You go. Next pair is Mickelson and Heidemann. Mark. Boys, you want to get your own shots now. 30 feet 4. Okay, next pair. Mark. Okay. 27-3. Nine, 11. Gentlemen and Hugo. Mark.
It's like drugs.
Hamilton. 28-2. Vic Heidemann tap. Mark. 26-10.
Sit up, stand on deck, get on the ball. Mark. 88-5. Tap up, feel my back, bring him home. Mark, out of bounds, stretch. Tap up, feel my deck, bring him home.
Oak Park.
It takes too much coordination.
Hell.
28, 8. Nicholson up. One that deck.
High, isn't it?
Mark.
That's my branch one.
27, 8. Duck. What? Listen up, one on deck. Right. Mark. 26-6. Left up, we're on deck.
is one of our own graduates, Samantha Garrett.
Good evening and welcome to the graduation of Carl Sandburg class of 1994. Looking back on the first day of junior high, tonight's graduation seemed like an eternity away. But as for myself, and I'm sure many others, time seems to have flown by much too fast. Although this evening is supposed to be one of the greatest milestones in our lives, most of us, this is a sad evening, for we will be leaving friends who we have grown to know and depend on during many rough times. This afternoon, many of you walked down the hall with friends you've seen for the last time and said your final goodbye to teachers and coaches. Even though this is our last year together, it doesn't mean we have to part forever. While many of us may never see each other again, others may be fortunate enough to keep in touch for many years or meet again in college. However, as we leave each other tonight, we also look forward eagerly to what the future holds for each and every one of us. As we approach our next milestones in Friends and Rolling Meadows, realize just how quickly our time at Carl Sandburg has passed and exhaust all the opportunities and experiences waiting in your future.
Mr. Edson, our chorus director, will present two musical selections performed by our home Wildcat Chorus. Chorus, thank you, Mr. Edson. You were wonderful. I'm very proud to present this year's Student Council President, Vivian Pavlos. Vivian will share the 1994 graduation, the past year, the activities, the achievements, and then present the class gift.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome Mrs. Carl, Mr. Hina, Mr. Sands, Dr. Dimitro, Mr. Hutchinson, our family, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 1994. Yesterday, today, tomorrow. This is what we are looking upon tonight. We have lived our yesterdays and achieved goals that we did not even know existed until we came to Carl Sandburg Junior High. We are here today accomplishing another. We hope to go forward and accomplish our every wish and desire tomorrow. Now I'm going to take you down a hall of memories, where every door holds an unforgettable memory for each and every one of us that will forever stay alive in our hearts. Although there were tough times and days when we did not want to get out of bed, there were also days when, yes, we actually could not wait to get to school, though there were few. The challenges we have faced seem also distant, just like this was the days in the beginning of 7th grade. The only thing left to do is remember all those great times and never let them fade away. Opening our first door, we began our journey with the academic heights reached by the following students, who not only qualified to enter a regional competition, but also to sustain science fair. Aaron Leppert, Maynardi, Martin, and Shayna Lewis. Aaron and Nick received an outstanding, the highest award possible. We are very proud of our academic successes. If we take a moment to look at tonight's program, you will see how many students earned the honor of being on HIP and Principal's Honor Roll. In addition imagination turned out a fine product. The Drama Club made a spectacular comeback this year with the help of Mrs. Carl and 16 devoted actors and actresses. They put together a memorable performance filled with drama, dance, and song. Even though there were tough times getting started, they came out shining. Student Council pulled off another incredible year, including joint service projects with PTSA such as Market Day, Book Fair, Blood Drive, Kid Sitting, and Earth Week ribbons. The second annual Valentine's Day card sale combined with the annual Valentine's Day dance turned out a nice profit, which we have contributed to the 8th grade class gift. Finally, over the long winter months, Mr. Mann and his art classes designed a children's museum built 5 kids, 4 kids. The students designed, painted, and created all of the exhibits for the Explorium Children's Museum. Over the past few months, over 4,000 children have come through the museum and enjoyed its exhibits. The past 2 years at Carl Sandburg have been filled with some of the most incredible and in some cases indescribable memories. These memories have enriched our lives, taught us lessons that have brought us here tonight. The only thing left to see is what our futures hold. Although no one can predict the future, I know that these 2 years have greatly affected their outcomes. This is it. Time to say goodbye. Though we know it's true, it is hard to believe our 2 glorious years here are finally coming to an end. One thing I would like to say is not only goodbye, but the best of luck in whatever you pursue or try in the years to come in high school and after. I hope you all fulfill your grandest dreams. To the wonderful staff and teachers, thank you for all the lessons you have taught us in the classrooms as well as in life. I would like to close with a poem. Now I think of all the times, past and present, that have done the journey of life. Nothing left to say, nothing left to do. Just look towards the future and say goodbye. And now the graduating class of 1994 would like to present Mrs. Carl and Mr. Haney with the class gift, which is a check for over $1,000 to be contributed to a new scoreboard for the school. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Vivian, and thank you, class of 1994. We can sure use that school board. The class of 1994 has certainly achieved a great deal this year. We're going to take a few minutes to recognize just some of the students who have helped to make Carl Sandburg the very best that it can be. The first award that we would like to give is the American Legion Award. The American Legion Award is presented to 2 students for outstanding citizenship. Presenting these awards will be Mr. Will Hutchinson, past post commander of the American Legion. And now who won those awards? The students selected by the Carl Sandburg staff and for receiving the American Legion Award. The honors go to Roy Peterson and Vivian Pablos. Please come forward. Your excellent leadership, and your exemplary conduct. We're also very proud of our Sandburg Concert Band. The band members and their director, Mr. Luoff, have selected a student to receive a special recognition. This year, Band Director Award goes to Shayna Lewis. Shayna, please stand and be recognized. The coaches and physical education instructors select 1 young lady and 1 young man as outstanding athletes of the year. This year's award goes to Lisa Winslow and Roy Peterson. Please stand. language. Receiving recognition this year is Karen McSherry and Joe Bowen for Spanish and Erica Peterson for French. Please join me in applauding these outstanding students. Thank you. The Presidential Academic Fitness Award is given to those students who have achieved a grade point average of 3.6 for 2 years in junior high. They have also received the Honor Incentive Award for achieving a grade point average of 3.5, 4.0 for the past 2 years. Will the following students please stand when their name is called and remain standing until I've called all names? Would everyone please wait and hold their applause until we have called all names? The first is Tiffany Armstrong, Mark Bogareri, Travis Clark, Kristen Gayton, Elizabeth Garrett, Aaron Haig, Katie Giacomo, Chad Jonas, Jason Kedzich, Sarah Kim, Ryan Lane, Shayna Lewis, Karen McSherry, Chad Nicholson, Erica Peterson, David Silva, Sharon Bailey, Steve Cho, Stephen Duvall, Samantha Garrick, Lauren Hayden, Phyllis Yanella, Audrey Johnson, Mosai Kane, Saki Kim, Scott Kozlowski, Nicholas Leonardi, Aaron Leckert, Asha Mohaden, Viv Pavlos, Abby Preble, and Felicia Lane. Congratulations. Dr. Dimitro, Assistant Superintendent for Instructional Services, will be presenting awards to those students who are being recognized for extraordinary effort in achieving academic excellence. These students have achieved a 3.9 or better grade point average for both 7th and 8th grades. I ask that the following students please come forward to receive their award, and please hold your applause until all students have reached the podium. Sarah Hagedorn, Christopher Martin, Kristen McLean, Paul Rose, and Lisa Winslow. Please come forward. Job well done, thank you. I'd now like to ask Mr. Louis Sands, Board of Education member, to assist in presenting the next 2 awards. The next student's academic success was so exceptional that a special award was created. This student has maintained a perfect 4.0 average for 2 years at Carl Sandburg. This year's recipient of Outstanding Academic Achievement Award is presented to Lisa Winslow. Thank you, Lisa. Human rights is an issue we all care about. Our 8th graders focused on this important topic in an interdisciplinary paper on a self-selected human rights issue. Their hard work and earnest endeavors were judged by a panel comprised of Mayor Kuby, Jim Owens from the Rolling Meadows Rotary, Susan Lake, Adele Walker, parent advisory members, Patsy Street, and Martha Ross. It was a most challenging and difficult task to determine just winners among all of our excellent writers. We'd like to announce the following award winner authors. As your name is called, please come to the podium to receive your medal and remain until we have all of the medals awarded. And please hold your applause until all students have been recognized. Hina Hussein, Jennifer Brunn, Asha Mohan, Chad Nicholson, Sean Peasley, Jason Stelma, Steve Duval, David Nicholson, Matt Grove, Samantha Garrett, Sarah Hagedorn, Audrey Johnson, Jason Kedzik, Laura Aldergott, Beth Garrick, Larry Hawley, Scott Kozlowski, Ramona Ruscliffe, David Silva, and Andrew Yang. Please come forward. Graduates, I would like to thank everyone for being a part of Carl Sandburg this year and making it a very special year for me. Tonight is your night. Tonight is a night of contrast. It is both an end and a beginning. An end to junior high and elementary school, and a beginning to the challenges of high school. Tonight is both bitter and sweet. You're sad to leave Sandburg, but I know you're excited about high school. You are both proud and shy, proud of yourself, and we are too, for what you've accomplished tonight, but also somewhat timid about what lies ahead. Tonight, let's celebrate these contrasts, the end and the beginning, the bitter and the sweet, the joys and the questions. Congratulations, graduates. Thank you. I would also like to express my thanks to the staff of Carl Sandburg, and what a wonderful year it has been. Together, we began a journey that will lead us into the 21st century into educational excellence. Thank you for your patience, your energy, your dedication, and your commitment to the students of Carl Sandburg. With pride, I would like to ask the entire Carl Sandburg staff to stand up and be recognized. Let's hear for the students. Partnership of students, staff, and parents. This year's PTSA, so capably led by Mrs. Adele Walker, has been a very highly valued voice. They have given the hour upon hour of their time to enhance each and every student's academic experience. Together, this dedicated group has organized fundraisers, sponsored assemblies, dances, and most importantly, contributed their insight and wisdom into so many projects. Would the members of the PTSA please stand up? From all of us. Now it is indeed a pleasure to introduce our honored guest. Our students were cute on the word now. I shouldn't have used it. Let me start again. You guys did great. You lived it well. Thank you. It is indeed a pleasure to introduce our honored guest Mr. Louis Sands from the Board of Education. Let's give him a big round of applause.
I am really sorry to disappoint you guys. You just got to listen for a couple more minutes, I promise. Good evening. I'm happy to welcome all the parents, guests, to witness the culmination of 8 years of effort by these young people by their graduation from Sandburg Junior High School. Of course, a special welcome to all of you 300 former 8th graders. When I was asked to give you this talk, I was asked to keep it brief. You'll be glad to know that because of the heat, I did throw away the first 40 pages of my talk. But it does remind me of a story about a minister that I once knew who had the terrible habit when he was asked to speak of going on and on and on. On one such occasion, after he'd been speaking for what appeared to be several hours, he paused and said, "Well, what more can I say?" From the back of the room, a weary voice called out, "How about amen?" In that spirit, I will attempt to keep my remarks to you tonight brief. I must tell you that when I was rehearsing my talk for you tonight, to be sure that it wasn't too long, I asked my 23-year-old son to time me. At the end, he said, "Dad, how come you're giving a speech to Sandburg Junior High School?" And I said, "I don't understand. Why do you ask? You had a speaker from the board at your graduation." He says, "Dad, no one listens at these events." Well, while I'm here primarily to speak to you students, I do realize you're really not listening, or if you are, only to see when I finish so we can get on with it. I'm very honored to stand before you tonight. I had the honor of attending the groundbreaking for the renovations of the Carl Sandburg Junior High on May 25th. The traditions all of you have helped to establish will be carried on by the students who come on behind you. Some of the activities at Sandburg were a bit unusual. Some of you parents and guests may not be aware of all that went on this year. Take roller skating, for example. When the students were in the gym skating to today's music, some of the staff were borrowing the skates and turning the halls of Sandburg into a minor roller derby. I'm sure the sight of some of the Sandburg staff on wheels was a sight to behold. This winter was the worst on record in 10 years. Now, it's important for you students to remember just how bad this winter was, because in the future you're going to want to be able to tell your children about how bad it was. Well, I know I remember when I was a youth just how bad the winters were. I had to walk to school 2 miles in the cold, uphill, both ways. It was just terrible. This year, you also had 3 days off due to the extreme cold. How many of you knew that Mrs. Carl and the Sandburg staff were in school? On one of those days, there was no light, heat, or phones. Phone conversations were carried out on Mr. Hina's floor, huddled around an emergency phone jack, using a Kmart special phone. Flashlights took the place of lights, and 2 science teachers huddled over sternal burners, making light of the situation. I'm sure that good humor and even better company turned that day into a very special memory. The center court at Sandburg was again this year the safe harbor for a mother duck and her baby ducklings. Mrs. Abbott and Mr. Laskus provided a wading pool complete with water and food. I understand there's a new home at Birchwood Park. And I know there's a special sense of satisfaction in helping a wild animal survive. After all, that's one of the joys of teaching, isn't it? Other special events, such as the balloon launch that saw more than 50 hot air balloons made by some of you wildcats under the guidance of our own master balloonist, Mr. Ken Satula. And we've heard about the new drama club that was formed, presented their friends and parents with special entertainment of singing and dancing, acting, and improvisation. We're very proud of their accomplishments, and we want to thank those 16 students. My main task, too, for this evening is to say goodbye to all of you as you embark on the journey of your secondary education. I believe that you represent the best we have to offer the future. You're going to hear from many people saying that you are the future. I believe you are more than that. You are the promise of the future. The job that your teachers have done with you is to give you the foundation of the education you need to take on the challenges of the future and to grow into responsible, productive citizens. Sandburg Wildcats. Some of you will now go on to wear the purple and gold of the Rolling Meadows Mustangs, or the green and gold of the Friend Vikings. Some of you may attend other schools as well. But in the meantime, before you take on the cares and responsibilities of adulthood, I have a word for you. Enjoy. Enjoy your coming high school years. Yes, there are going to be times of hard work, but there will also be a lot of fun. In the future, you'll be able to look back at these years as some of the most enjoyable of your life. I want to tell you in advance, you will have some great high school years. Enjoy yourselves. Being here tonight reminds me of watching my two older children graduate from junior high. I know how proud my wife and I were of them and how uncertain they were about their coming high school years, concerned about being lowly freshmen. Don't worry, you'll soon become sophisticated sophomores, jaded juniors, and cool, very cool seniors. The good and bad news is that for those of you going on to college, that process will start all over again. We, that is the District 15 family, the school board, the administration, Barbara Carl, your principal, your teachers, your parents, we've all done our best to prepare all of you for the future. Looking at all of you and learning about your many and outstanding achievements, including the extraordinary achievement of Lisa Winsloff having achieved a perfect 4.0 grade point average. You should all know that I share something with Lisa. I too had a 4.0 grade point average. The problem was that it was achieved in a 5.0 system. Seriously, that achievement is fantastic, and I want to congratulate Lisa again. I also want to say a few words about the 20 students that received the Human Rights Award a few minutes ago. An award for writing is something near and dear to my heart. I am a writer both by vocation and avocation. I write a great deal in my work, and I enjoy writing as a hobby. The ability to communicate through the written word is the backbone of the learning disciplines. I appreciate the ability to write as being among the highest skills anyone can have. To demonstrate that extraordinary ability to write coherently and to write with a purpose at your young age is something truly to be celebrated. Congratulations again. As I stand here and look out at all of you and I think about what you've all achieved, I believe we have all of us, parents, teachers, administration, school board, and most definitely you students, have done a wonderful job. We are all very proud of you. Know that as you move on, as you begin your high school careers, and believe me, before you know it, your college careers, you do so carrying all of our prayers with you. As I mentioned when I started this talk, what more can I say? Congratulations, Carl Sandburg class of 1994.
Thank you, Mr. Sands. I hereby present and certify the class of 1994 has met the requirements set forth by Community Consolidated School District 15. And now what we've been waiting for, the awarding of the diplomas. We have a special request. Each and every graduate is very important to us. So that we can hear every graduate's name, we ask that you hold your applause, or please don't bring flower arrangements or balloons until the end of the ceremony. Thank you.
Bryce Adams. Katia Caparelli. Maria Adamowski. Shazad Karabadwala. Shanaz Zaga. Matt Karlstrom. Jack Mikova. Francisco Alba Carrillo. Carrie Allen. Luis Carrillo. Brian Cashman, John Ahrens, Arnaldo Castillo, Tiffany Armstrong, Jeremy Atencio, Rafael Caceres, Julie Bach, Alicia Caceres, Angelica Bahena, Steve Cho, Megan Bannock,
Thank you and congratulations. On behalf of the Board of Education, the Superintendent, the PTSA, and staff of Carl Sandburg, please join me in applauding our 1994 graduates. Thank you. Thank you. Before you leave, we have a couple of things we want you to know. I want to also thank Mr. Sands from the Board of Education, Dr. Dimitro from the administration, and Mr. Hutchinson for joining us this evening. A special thanks to our band and to our chorus. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. It is with great pride, parents, I introduce you to the 1994 graduating class of Carl Sandburg.
Graduates and your
over on their own 14. Like a little illegal procedure on the juniors. Seniors 12, juniors 0. Juniors will take over again, first and 20 on their own 20-yard line. Excuse me, their own 40-yard line. Juniors on the senior 44-yard line. Kate Chandler picks up the first down and a penalty marker is thrown. To go at the senior 26-yard line. That was Kate Chandler, brought down by number 12, Megan Mazer. Lost about 2 on the play, second and goal. Up a 4th and 23. It looks like the seniors will take over on downs at their 25-yard line, 1st down. Looks like the juniors having many too many girls in the field. 16 or 17. Number 76, Nicole Fresh.
want to get it right now.